Yep. I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Welcome to the City of Champions.
Okay, so this is like an unofficial room tour because obviously like I've already come in and strewn my belongings everywhere. But so we've got the very nice unpacking area, and then we've got the bathroom, which is very nice. And then we've got a nice little area for my calls over the next couple of days, which I'll set up here in a little bit. And then we've got the bed. I think some people would be bothered by having the bed take up the entire room. It's just me here. If I was here with someone, I would probably feel much weirder about it. But it's just me. Sorry. I really can't wait until I have to edit that whole thing. Okay. Hi. Hello. I am in Boston for a couple of days for a work trip. You can tell that I've been on a plane. But here for work, as always. And I'm staying at the Citizen M Hotel, as I just walked you guys through it. I have a meeting here in the next couple of hours, and then we are going to the Red Sox game tonight. I'm so excited. I'm really jazzed about it, but I have a couple of things to do before I venture out, including a presentation. We're in Back Bay in Boston, which is, I stayed in Beacon Hill last time. This time I'm in Back Bay. officially have the Red Sox merch on. We just got back from the game a little while ago. I've been watching YouTube videos. And now I'm gonna get ready to go to bed and just kind of like relax and get into settling here because I'm gonna be here for the next 2 nights. It's time to upload the first batch of photos. All cozy, ready for bed. I'm gonna get some work done first. Maybe. We'll see. I'm gonna see how long I last. That's cool. I don't know if you guys can see this. It makes me feel so fancy. Good morning. It is the morning after the Red Sox game. I've been getting myself ready for the morning. It's raining in Boston, but I'm actually gonna go to a coffee shop that's around the corner. It's a bookstore and coffee shop, so of course I find it, and just kind of post up for an hour or two because I have calls this afternoon, and I'll probably either come back here or I'll go find a quiet place because I have a feeling this place is not going to be super quiet. I cannot sit in this hotel room. Usually you guys don't get to see me working. Today is mostly calls and doing emails and stuff like that. So I usually don't film that because it's really boring and I don't necessarily love watching that in YouTube videos. But I also think it's really insincere for me to be like, look at all the cool things I get to do on these trips, when in reality, 90% of the time I'm working. I don't show you guys that because it's boring and I can't show you what I'm working on. So then you guys are just watching me play on my computer. Today is going to be basically an entire work on the computer day time until tonight. We just got an email that the client that we were supposed to be meeting with tonight has actually had to cancel because she's sick. But we are going to go out. I may go, I don't know if I will, because honestly, I think it's a 30 or 45 minute walk from where I am, and I like walking. It gives me the ability to learn the city that I'm in. With that being said, we're just getting to kind of enjoy the Boston day, and I kind of like it being overcast. I like it being a little moody. That's what I like. We're gonna pack up all of our stuff and just hit the road and see what we find. Anyway, let's go.
that would actually be a great example to start with, is use it for expectation setting, not for definitive numbers. So setting the expectation that you guys are performing above where we would expect to see, but definitely recommend continuing to provide feedback if there are certain questions that we're getting, numbers that we're getting. I will say, as a caveat to some of the campaign specific, especially with things like retargeting, if you're looking at specific retargeting metrics, that is going to swing so wide based off of site visitor metrics that we don't necessarily get into numbers game here. Just let people know if you're above, under.
To dinner right now. I was gonna go get dinner. With one of my coworkers, but I am not feeling great. It's not that I'm not feeling great, it's just that I have a headache and I need to like lay down and not do anything. I've got to work on some emails and some forecasting anyway, ironically enough, so I'd rather just stay in, but I'm gonna go pick up dinner and run to Target and get some additional ibuprofen because they're right next to each other. So there we go. I'm back at the hotel. I'm eating the fries that I did not eat at Bennett's when I went. Got my water. Walked out in the rain for a while, so my hair is starting to do what my hair does and kind of flip up a little bit. I walked to dinner, which you saw. Grabbed some food, brought it. Ate the sandwich there and then brought the fries home. Yeah, just walked around a little bit. Honestly, was not expecting to, but did, and then just walked back home, talked to my parents on the phone. I'm actually about to hop on the computer for a little while because I've got to finish a couple of work things that I ended up logging off at 4 because I was just like, my brain just stopped working, which you guys saw. I think maybe like I was a couple calls in at that point, I think the last time I filmed, and then I came back here and just hopped on another like 3 or 4 calls. So it's been a long day, but it's currently 9 o'clock. It's 8:52. And I'm gonna finish these fries. I'm gonna turn on some Dropout TV, probably some Game Changer maybe. But yeah, this is my 3rd and final trip for August, which I'm very glad to be kind of going home, but I'm gonna be sad when it's over. I've had a couple people message me on Instagram while I've been traveling, and it's been a lot of questions about like what am I doing in these places, and I've kind of explained it of like my job is to go and meet with agencies, and I know I recorded a little bit of that earlier. I think this is just like illuminated for me that manifestation works. I'm really appreciative to my coworkers and to the people in my life who help make this possible, because I think this is like the culmination of a lot of dreams. I hate that. Dreams coming true, I guess. And it was funny, I was talking to a guy on Tinder. He was like, do you travel a lot for work? And I was like, well, not really. And then I had to think about it. And I was like, actually, I've literally this month, I've spent more days not at home than I have at home. So yeah, I guess I travel a lot for work. But yeah, if you have any questions on travel and you want me, I'm going to make a video probably as my next video after this one, maybe. We'll make a video about travel and stuff. So if you have any questions about it, let me know. I myself am learning a lot for the first time. Who knows? We're trying new things, right? Throw things out into the universe, because that's why I'm here. That's why I made it to Boston. So anyway, good night. Good morning, guys. You guys almost did not get any sort of content from me this morning because I almost walked out of here just so excitedly. I want to go get work done, and there is something about being on a university campus that just, I don't know, just jives with me. I wanted to work at a university at one point. So we're going to go over to Harvard, and there's a breakfast place that I want to try. So I'm going to just go post up there. And then tonight we have our happy hour, which is our last on-site. And then I leave first thing in the morning. So today is kind of the last day that we have in Boston. We're going to grab a Lyft. It's only like a 15-minute drive. So I was going to take the train, but the train goes all the way into the city and then all the way out to Cambridge. So a Lyft is going to be more cost effective because it's only $8. I stayed up until 2 a.m. last night working, even though I told you guys I was going to bed. It was stupid. Stupid. Anyway, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Well, thank you so much.
Good morning, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you so much. Here's the fit. Second on-site of the week. Let's go.